Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, Jake LaRavia. At the other forward position, Rui Hachimura. At shooting guard, Kobe Bryant. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. And now the starting lineup for your Utah Jazz. The man in the middle, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. Starting at power forward, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen. At point, 6'4", number 3, Keyonte George. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 31, Jeremy. Starting at the other guard, Jeremy, 6'5", number 17, Brandon Westbrook.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Walker Kessler.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's LaRavia in at small forward. And for Utah, we've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Westbrook in at the 2. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. Players are fired up. This will be fun.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. George against Doncic. George passes to Kessler. Westbrook with it. Here's George. Hachimura with a rebound. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Releases. Utah grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a 31-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
Westbrook outside. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Che. Here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Bryant. And George gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
A jumper with a nice high release. George was ready to attack the second he got the ball.
Here's the screen by Bryant. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Markkanen.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. Utah shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Westbrook taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook. That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Doncic outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hachimura against Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Kessler with the block. Westbrook outside. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Here's Westbrook, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And these shooting guards have been great at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Westbrook, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And so Westbrook nails both of them. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose, and you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
Free throw good, Hachimura. And both free throws good for Hachimura. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here they come.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Back to Hachimura. Launches a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Markkanen outside. Westbrook outside. Che passes to Markkanen. George for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Doncic outside. Ayton, a screen on George. And here's Doncic outside. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Launches it. George, and that's good. George has got 7 points in the game.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Back to Doncic. Out to the wing. There's the 3. And it's LaRavia missing. Jazz leading by 3. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's George. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's LaRavia. Still without a bucket. Hachimura outside. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 7.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Markkanen outside. Now here's Kessler. 13 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Pass to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Markkanen. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. They get it back. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Los Angeles. It's George on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Here's Kessler. The layup off target.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
With the 10-footer. Utah grabs the miss. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really say? Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by Utah. Fires the three. Kessler with a rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lakers trail by 6. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Kessler. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Kleba outside. Down low. Intercepted. Here's Che. He's checked by Kleba. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Utah. Oh, George with a steal. Inside, and they're pushing it up.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Hachimura outside. Here's Bryant inside, hounded by Westbrook. Kleba's shot is off. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Che. 7 points in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. To win the run. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Westbrook outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Let's go with a 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Lakers trail by 10. And here's Vincent. Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Polynice. Here's Sexton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Jazz lead by 9.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but you've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Now here's Reeves. Defense is right there. Pass to Kleber. Back to Reeves. Up top, Kleber. From deep. Rebound, Utah. Jay's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sensabaugh. Hachimura covering. Sensabaugh, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Connect. The 3-ball. Counted from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Outside Sexton. Pass to Che. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Che's got 9.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
They set the pick. From deep, Reeves. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Che. It's rebounded by Kleber. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Connect. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Vincent outside. 6 to shoot. Over Sexton. Counted for Vincent.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Now Sexton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Austin Reeves. His first personal, 13 foul.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves.
Utah foul. Hendricks. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Vincent, right side. On the wing, Reeves.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Polynice, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Polynice. The baseline J is off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah ahead, leading by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Lakers trail by 7. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Gary Harris out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Connect, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. Here's Connect. Knocks down the triple. Connect's got his second basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Filipowski. Here's the pick. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Jake LaRavia. His first personal. First team foul.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Vincent with the ball. Pass to Aiden. And here's Connect outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Collier. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Harris against Westbrook. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vincent, right side. Pass to LaRavia. Shoots over Collier. And it's LaRavia missing. Jazz leading by 4. To the inside, Filipowski. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Vincent. And here's Ayton. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here come the Jazz. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Vincent outside. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Vincent. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good D by Kessler. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Westbrook with it. Pounded by Harris. Westbrook against Harris. Now here's Westbrook. He's closely guarded. The shot's good. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's take a look at the best rebounding point guards over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Luka Doncic.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work too.
Now here's Harris. No made baskets yet. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Sensabaugh. Drops in the layup for 2. Sensabaugh's got 5 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Laravia. Harris outside. Here's Laravia. 11 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Pass to connect. Can they get it? Rebound, Utah. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Ayton, following the bucket by Utah. Here's Connect. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Here's Sensabaugh. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
For the Jazz, Markkanen comes in for Hendricks, and it's George in for Westbrook. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier, covered by Bryant. Hey, puts up a 3. Collier, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 14. Bryant, a screen on George. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. It's good.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Jazz leading by 12. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at Utah. Here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And, of course, the Lakers. Back 2.5 games.
When I look at the Lakers, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now here's George. He's got 9. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Lakers trail by 12. 19-footer. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. George against Doncic.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
These are his first free throws of the game.
George.
Shooting 2.
That's good from George.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Kleber, he's checked in for Ayton, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for LaRavia. George hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Bryant outside. Pass to Kleber. Here's Dawkins. Still no points. Hachimura from long range. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
George outside. There's the triple. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hachimura. Takes it inside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Utah leading by 7. George outside. Up and over Doncic. Utah with another miss.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Bryant outside. Kleber right side. Hachimura outside. No good on the triple. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
Yeah, he was showing some muscle there. Markkanen is so tough to contain at times.
Pass to Dawkins. Now Bryant. Here's Dawkins. Kleber with it. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Sensabaugh's got 11 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Kleber outside. Back to Doncic. The teardrop. Doncic throwing his weight around.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Lakers in second.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Here's Sexton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Che. George outside. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Kleber. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Utah leading by 7. Here's Polynice. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Strike Sensabaugh with the assist.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Kleber outside. Pass to Hachimura. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Hachimura. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Bryant. And it's the Lakers on the break.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Utah leading by 5. Pass to Che. Now Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the first round.
Here's Che. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
15 foul.
Kessler, he's checked in for George.
The line for the Jazz. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Lakers trail by 8. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Sexton. Here's Che. He's got 15. Puts up a deep three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Lakers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Reeves. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Kleber, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And there's the drive. The 3 from Sexton. Drains the triple. Sexton's got 5 now.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Lakers trail by 13. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Connect. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles making a change here. Ayton's checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Westbrook. 13 points in the win against Indiana. Kessler, a screen on Reeves. The 3 from Sexton. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Colin Sexton.
At the line for the Lakers, number 10. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Jazz leading by 10. Let's go with a three. No good on the shot. And so it's Utah earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this.
55. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Wow, so sharp. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Utah Jazz.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. In the Eastern Conference, Anthony Davis.
You always expect a lot from AD, but he has delivered at another level lately. Points, blocks, rebounds, whatever this team needs, he provides it. I love everything he's doing out there, and he's dominating the game.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Lakers trail by 10. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Jazz shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. George with it. Back to Markkanen. The shot. Nails the wide-open jumper. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Bryant outside. Doncic outside. With the 7-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 9.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Hachimura against Markkanen. Pass to Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. And he trims the lead to single digits. Hachimura's got 20 points.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's George. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And a look at the stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
George taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
That one's no good. Lakers trail by 8. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 17 points was their biggest margin. Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. Out to the right wing. Hachimura outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Keontae George. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. Now here's George. 12 points for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Kessler. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Kessler's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hachimura finds Bryant. Here's LaRavia. Right now averaging 6 a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jazz leading by 8. Steps back. Here's Markkanen. Kobe grabs a miss. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Well, Coach Lauri Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Jazz making their last shot. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got 22.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's George, following the score by Los Angeles.
Well, defenses will try to bully a guy of George's size, but he handles himself well against the foul.
Team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
George, 2 shots.
That's good from George. Utah making a switch here. Sensabaugh's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Harris is checked in. George hits them both. And here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Bryant outside. Back to Doncic. Puts it up. Out to Harris. For 3. It's rebounded by Polanese.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 11. Down low. And Che gets it to go. Che's got 17.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. 13 points in the game.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Che. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They host the Pistons after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Pass to Doncic. To the right side. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. And it's good. 2 points. Now George. He's got 16. Here's Polanese. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Che. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. Now here's Ayton. Defense right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in for Bryant. Utah leading by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz Breakerhead crew.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah.
Get loud once again for him.
Here's Filipowski. 5 points in the game. Here's Westbrook. Cash money on the open jump shot. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Utah. Here's LaRavia. 4 on the clock. Back to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collier. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
First free throw is good. Colin Sexton's checked in for Westbrook. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 11. Down low. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Sexton. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. 17 points was their biggest margin. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 7 points.
Yeah, once Sexton takes that first step on the drive, he's not backing off.
Pass to Harris. Here's LaRavia. To halt the run. The rebound by Filipowski.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Hendricks, hounded by Harris. Outside Sexton. That one rolls around and rims out. Lakers trail by 13. Here's LaRavia. And a missed layup. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Sensabaugh. Good on the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Lakers trail by 16. Now here's Reeves. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to connect. Now here's Reeves. Not a lot of room. Here's Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 14. Here's Filipowski. He's covered by Ayton. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Number 10, Nick. Number 10.
The open shot by Reeves. Releases from the wing and drills it. Reeves has got 5 now.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The Jazz in second.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Filipowski, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. Outside Sexton. He takes it in. Rebound by the Lakers. Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Outside Reeves. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. From deep three-point range. And it's Connect missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 14. Nice move. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's Lakers trail by 14. Outside Reeves. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Sexton against Reeves. Outside Sexton. Over Reeves. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Sexton's got 9 points. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
Here's Hendricks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Filipowski. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Connect with a rebound. Lakers trail by 13. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Ayton. All sorts of time. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. 15 points in the game.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Kessler. Sexton against Reeves. Sexton, that's good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Sexton against Reeves. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Here's Connect. Off target with a jump hook. Utah leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Los Angeles ball.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
Wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
23 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Reeves. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Utah, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Connect. Luka Doncic is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. Here's Westbrook. Kobe grabs the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Pass to Che. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Bryant, pounded by Westbrook. Here's LaRavia from outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Back to George. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. George has got 19 points.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
Hachimura outside to the middle. Here's Bryant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Markkanen outside. Westbrook with it, now guarded by Bryant. Here's Che. Buries it down low. Give him 23.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Connect. George defending. Doncic outside. Hachimura sets a screen. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. To the paint. Ball stolen. Westbrook outside. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 13. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Bryant, the pass to LaRavia. Shoots over Westbrook. The Lakers with another miss. Jazz leading by 13. Markkanen outside. Kessler finds Markkanen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
4th personal foul.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that Markkanen had a slow start to his pro career because now he's a candidate for the 50, 40, 90 club almost every year.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. In the paint, Luka!
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Doncic against George. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Fires from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Bryant. And here's Doncic from behind the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Kessler passes to Westbrook. Markkanen with it. Launches a three. And it's Connect with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic left side. The lead now in single digits. Doncic has got 22.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
George passes to Che. Back to George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, George has been just merciless on offense. He's not holding back at all.
Bryant outside. Back to Doncic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Markkanen outside. Over Hachimura. Markkanen misses. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hachimura. Bryant with it. The three. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now George. Back to Markkanen. Over Ayton. Ooh, the balance from Markkanen.
Well, the size and strength of Markkanen helped him to overcome the contact and guide it home.
Hachimura outside. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Doncic has got 13 points in this quarter.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Markkanen outside. No one near him. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Hachimura outside. Here's LaRavia. No good on the three.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Now here's Kessler. Westbrook outside. Markkanen from long range. Ooh, Markkanen confident from long range.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Pass to Hachimura. Pulls it. Misses off the right iron. Utah leading by 13. George with it. Markkanen outside. Fires for three. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 13. On the wing, Hachimura. It's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. Clock at 6. Stolen by Kessler. And he's all alone. Here's Che. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Doncic outside to stop the run. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 29.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And here's George. Markkanen outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Doncic. Now Ayton pulls it from the corner. Doncic passes to Ayton. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Jazz leading by 12. Markkanen outside. Now here's George. Back to Markkanen. Over Hachimura. Markkanen misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Markkanen looking it over. Westbrook, the pass to George. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. George for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keontae George.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Colin Sexton's checked in for Westbrook. And he's good on the second. Now George. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
That shot off the mark. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 9. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Ayton, a screen on George. Back to Bryant. The three is up. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Sexton with it. Pass to George. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter here. From the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Che.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
From the baseline. Here's Kessler. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Vincent outside. Plenty of space.
Gabe Vincent.
So it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.